out there in YouTuber land? Your boy Pace is back on the Pace Daily Show, where we feed off my thoughts. Today I have another topic where we will feed well off of. And this video is entitled, Mind Your Own Business. When I was 14 years old, my dad was taking us home one day. And we lived in an apartment complex, and what happened was there was this female arguing with her man. And I guess the man was real vicious and loud and cussing at her in her face and pointing. And I was 14, and I'm looking at this dude pissed, like ready to jump on this dude. And I was about to. My dad snatched me up so quick. Said, let's go. Let them do what they do. My dad wasn't scared of the man at all, but he was trying to teach me a principle. And when I went upstairs to go to the apartment and go home, I said, Dad, why you snatch me up, man? He was like, son, if you want to live long, mind your own business. Oh, some of the best advice my father could have ever gave me. There's nothing wrong with helping people, but there is a time where you need to learn how to keep to yourself. But this generation believes that they're supposed to know everything about your personal business, know everything about your life, know about your sex life, know where you went, how you dressed, what you ate, and if you don't tell me, I'm offended. YouTuber land, have you ever met somebody who was offended because you didn't tell them about your personal business? I've met plenty of people who have been upset with me in indirect ways because I don't tell them what's going on in my personal life. You need to talk more. You're antisocial. This is wrong. No, it's not wrong. It's called mind and mind. They want to get into your business, but as soon as you ask them about their business, they have a problem. I'm not asking you about your marriage. And I want to talk about something. Now, I'm not talking about general conversation when you talk to somebody and you say, how you doing? How's your relationship going? Is things going well? Oh, we going good. You know, we having some rocky times, but, you know, we getting through it okay. I'm praying for you. Hope things going well. You know, I'm not talking about stuff like that, general conversation, okay? I'm talking about when people want to know the in-depth structures and natures of what's going on in your personal life. And they try to con you, and they try to use indirect approaches. They try to use all these slide tactics of communication to try to draw the personal business out because you have no life. For my Christian viewers, the Bible said that Jesus came that you may have life and more abundant. People who don't have life or anything to do, they seem to be idle. And it talks about that in Proverbs. When you're idle, you're looking for something to preoccupy your attention. And the temptation is, let me be a busybody. Let me get into somebody's business. Let me see what they're doing over there because I have nothing. So the cure for helping you mind your own business, get a problem. Oh yes, get problems. Have issues. Have a girlfriend to argue with. Have problems. You are blessed if you have a problem. Because people who don't have problems go looking for problems, and tendency is they look for people's business to create a problem because they have no life. So I want to just make this video to bring about ignorance. Get a life. You're offended because somebody's not telling you their personal business? Grow up and get a life. Get your own business. Get your own arguments. Then you will understand. Because everything that goes on in your personal life should not be exposed to the mass. It's not your place to know somebody's sex life. If they tell you, that's their business. If they feel comfortable, God bless them for telling you, church people. Been in the church for years, and we still struggle with this part of maturity. And like I said, God said this to me one day, let me draw people to you, Pace, as a minister. Let me draw people to you as a person to counsel. Let me draw them to you, and then if they open up to you, that's fine. And then there still should be some respect with that, because I'm not supposed to take your personal business and blab it to everybody. My pastor taught me that as a minister. You don't do that. It took everything, and people don't want to tell you their business as it is. And then when they finally do open up to you, they found out that you told somebody, and then it done got out, and then you get mad because they don't want to talk to you anymore. People really need to grow up in my generation, man, for real. That's why we got all these fights and killings, because when you really find out what really happened, you got into somebody's business. Well, I thought it was my place. It ain't your place. That's why these young people don't make it to see 25, 22, because you in everybody's business. And I ain't saying you can't help people, and you can't pray for them, and you can't counsel them. But let the Lord, if you're a Christian who understands this language of communication, let the Lord guide you on that. And stop taking offense if people don't want to talk to you in a personal way. This immaturity in the secular world as well as the Christian universe, because we don't know, nobody's teaching us how to mind yours but still be a loving person. Sometimes people respect the fact that you mind your business. I'm one of them people. I respect people who give me space, who don't get in my face, who ain't ask me 21 questions. Now, if I come to you, that's different. Because then I'm stupid if I get mad and I told you my business. But people really just need to grow up. I know plenty of people, man, who get offended because you ain't telling them. And they don't even have to tell me. I just know. You offended. You can just tell YouTube, don't leave me out there by myself. You know I'm telling the truth. They don't always say it, but they verbalize it in their actions. They're offended. Why? Why are you offended? What is the problem? The problem is, I'm going to tell you the problem. You don't have a life. And when you get a life and you get busy and preoccupied, you ain't worried about if somebody not telling you about their relationship because you got one. You ain't worried about what's going on in somebody's job because you got one. You ain't worried about what's going on in somebody else's ministry because you in a ministry. You ain't worried about that because you are working. That's why the Bible says stay away from being idle. Because when you're idle, the enemy can tempt you to get involved in things that you shouldn't get involved in because you crave attention. You're still not getting it, are you? Learn how to mind your business, and you will live long. This is your boy Pace, on the Pace Daily Show, where we feed off my thoughts. I'm out.